First Officer's personal log, stardate 47457.1. With the unexpected arrival of Admiral Pressman, my old CO, I find myself in an awkward position. Counselor Troy has suggested I might get a few insights by calling up an historic holo program.
You sure you don't want to talk about what happened?
I've told you everything I can.
If it's a question of breaking a promise.
Not a promise. An order.
Have you learned anything on the holodeck about breaking orders?
Not yet. I've gone back a couple of days earlier to get a perspective. But I really don't see how this is going to help.
That's why you run a starship, and I'm a counselor.
Reed's shorter than I thought he'd be.
Maybe the program's off.
No, I'm sure it's fine. It's just you expect larger-than-life people to be larger than life.
Has the Andorian hailed them?
Not yet.
You might want to leap ahead to that point. It's where things start really happening. And you should consider taking over the galley.
Why?
Well, Starfleet ships didn't have counselors in those days, but the chef on the first Enterprise came pretty close. I read almost everybody confided in him.
I'll keep that in mind.
Supper?
You bet. I'll give you an update.
Okay.
That's impossible. Shran's been dead for what, 3 years? This is quite a surprise.
I'm sorry, Pinkskin, but it was essential certain people believed I had met my demise.
Including me.
I know it's been a while, but as I recall, you still owe me a favor.
I remember. But this isn't a good time, Shran. I assume you know where we're heading.
I may no longer be a member of the Imperial Guard, but I'm aware of the proposed coalition.
It's more than a proposal. We're on our way to Earth to sign the charter.
The ceremony isn't for 3 days. If my plan works, you'll be home in plenty of time.
I'm afraid a detour is out of the question right now.
My child's been abducted. Kidnapped. You owe me.
You never told me you had a child.
Jamel gave birth 5 years ago. A daughter. They've taken her.
Who?
Former associates. It's a long story. You need to let me come aboard.
Set a rendezvous course.
Computer, freeze program. Advance ahead 1 hour. Switch to objective mode.
Someone you know?
Someone I knew.
Pegasus?
Phil Wallace. Hell of a handball player. Pressman was getting ready to promote him.
How many died?
71. All but 9 of us.
How do you feel about learning the ship wasn't destroyed?
What difference does it make? 71 people died.
You're feeling guilty. You think in some way you were responsible?
You're the empath, why don't you tell me?
I think it's something else. Something about seeing that ship again.
Why don't we change the subject, okay?
Okay.
A brig is bigger than this.
A lot of things change in 200 years. Watch yourself!
No fish tank.
How could Archer survive without a fish tank?
Allow me. He does have a dog, though.
Right, I remember. One of the Musketeers.
Porthos.
Oh, comfy.
No seat for the first officer?
Perhaps Archer wasn't as fussy as Captain Picard when it came to people sitting in his chair. I remember seeing one of these in a photograph.
Kirk's ship had him, I think. Engineering's down this way.
There's something lonely about a ship without its crew.
Computer, at an appropriate crew complement, objective mode.
That's better.